Hi Beavers, it's Tuesday. I'm Lori and I'm kind of in a bad mood today. I say with a smile on my face, I feel like garbage and I'm trying to eat my feelings um, by eating more than $10 worth of Taco Bell, for which they give you two sporks because they think that two people are eating it. Just me. As a very feeble attempt to try to make myself feel better, I'm going to talk about my favorite subject, ex-girlfriends. Awesome. A 19-year-old with a 25-year-old boyfriend, and just talking about how he displays pictures of his exes and how he feels about it. And first, I have to say, when you have an age difference, you're growing, and not even an age difference, but like when you enter a relationship with somebody that you know has a different, like what's it like track record with dating, like you have to be aware that there's going to be some differences, and for one, how you handle exes, and for two, how you view each other and how you like feel about the fact that they've been with more people than you or you've been with more people than them. That those are all things that kind of they affect you, so you have to be aware of that. This particular couple, his boyfriend puts pictures and mementos around, about like around the house, it sounds like, of him and his exes. And so this little beeve is asking if it's right to feel that way. I would feel the same way as he's saying. He feels jealous, he doesn't want to, like maybe his boyfriend makes him feel badly about feeling jealous and says, "Oh, you should figure, you should not, you don't understand, or you haven't dated as many people as I have." Maybe he makes you feel bad about that, which also isn't right. But I think that if you have a feeling of jealousy, or if you're feeling like it's just not right, like say something and figure it out. And maybe this just isn't a good karma. Like this just doesn't feel right to me either. Like having pictures out all the time, it's just it's hard. It's a sticky situation, and you have to be open with whoever you're dating to figure out how you're going to deal with your exes. If you're not talking to them, that's probably the best, because then you're not putting that strain on your current relationship. No, I just haven't had a good experience with that, so I just tend not to do it. And putting out pictures of you and your ex everywhere, I don't think I would like that. If I walked into my girlfriend's house and it was like, "Oh, pictures of me and my exes," I'd be like, oof. It's not a pleasant feeling, because you feel like you're being compared, or you feel like, why are they holding on to those memories, or, all those things. Just talk about it with whoever you're dating. This next person, I think a lot of people would probably have this question. The best way to get over an ex. They broke up after dating for 3 years. It sounds like they had a pretty extensive plan of their future, and now she's trying to figure out how to meet someone, it sounds like, or how to get over it, or staying friends. Don't try to meet someone right away. Figure it out, like just, put yourself out there, but don't try to replace them, because then you're just making someone your rebounder. I've said this before. Try, ladies, ladies, lesbians in particular. I know that we have that urge to merge thing. Try not to plan ahead for longer than you've been together. I struggle with this. It's so easy to be like, "Oh, I love you so much. Let's have babies together." Oh my gosh, we're women, okay? But really, it really is a good idea to be realistic with your planning, so that, if you're unrealistic, then those plans never happen. So try to be as realistic as possible so that you save yourself this type of situation. You have to be able to say, okay, what if, or like, you still have to be looking out for yourself as an individual, especially if you are young, and if you are starting out dating young too. And always make time for your friends. I think that breakups are a good reason why you should have always been good to your friends all along, because they'll always be there for you, and they're there for you when you're in a relationship too. You just need to utilize them more. Like I know like girls tend to like just hang out, nest and all that, like lesbians do. But it's so good to have that support system like active in your life, so that when you break up, you don't come like crawling back to your friends being like, "Yeah, so sorry I was in that relationship, but can we be friends again?" It's not like that. Your friends are there all along, so treat them like they are. Well, I think you say, "How am I going to accept the fact that I'm no longer going to be important in her life?" I think that's cool that you even say that because you know that that's probably going to be the hardest part is because you go from being like number one in someone's life to like number none, and it's true. Like there, you should always remember that there was a part of you and there was a part of whoever you dated that wanted it to happen, and that was happy probably for a while. Who knows what percentage of the time together that was, but take it as a growing experience and try not to dwell too much on pointing fingers and dragging it out because that's just messy and that's just not classy. And I think, if you can come away from it better people or even realizing what you absolutely don't want to deal with ever again, that's good. But it sounds like, for a lot of times, if you're asking, how do I get over an ex, you probably still have feelings for them, obviously. And you're going to. It's just how you deal with them. Like, are you going to put up pictures around your house? Are you going to, kind of distance yourself? I personally think that distance is good. The only ex that I talked to, we stopped talking for like 2 years in between, and then, it was okay. So, and we had dated for like 3 years. So, I don't know. We were young. I don't know if I would expedite that process now, but I don't know. I also don't think being that I have a girlfriend, I don't think that I would like pursue a friendship with any of my exes just because, it doesn't really do much for me. I have great friends, like, and mind you, I've been far removed from most of my previous relationships now for a while, so it's not like I'm missing out on a friendship. So, um, it's up to you, but I would just say be true to yourself, be true to who you're with currently. So it's for that first question. And three, just try to be realistic. Find out the good things in you because you're your best company sometimes, especially when you're in a low after being one of a pair and then now you're just one. Try to just find your strengths that you can see yourself being good for somebody else maybe, but be good for yourself. Be good for yourself because that's the only way that you're going to ever be good for anyone is to love yourself. So that is that. I have a couple more dollars worth of Taco Bell to get through here, so hopefully by the time I have to go into work, I'll be feeling a little bit more perked up. But you guys really help me feel better, so thank you. Have a great Tuesday, and I will see you next week. Bye.